Have you ever noticed that the harder you chase something, the more it seems to slip away? You chase love, but people pull back. You chase money, but it seems to run through your fingers. You chase success, but no matter how hard you work, it feels like it's always just out of reach. What if I told you that chasing is the very reason you don't have it? And what if I told you that the moment you stop chasing and instead learn how to attract, life begins to flow to you effortlessly? In this video, we're diving into the art of becoming magnetic. We'll explore powerful teachings from Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Wallace Wattles, Florence Scovel Shinn, and others who all understood one universal truth. You don't need to chase what you want. You need to embody it, and in doing so, you become a magnet for everything you desire. Let's start with why chasing doesn't work. When you chase something, you are automatically affirming that you don't already have it. You are sending out the vibration of lack. You're saying, "It's over there, far away from me, and I don't have it right now." Neville Goddard explained this beautifully. He said, "Dare to believe in the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part relative to its fulfillment." What he meant was this: if you assume you don't have something and you keep chasing it, the world reflects that assumption back to you. It shows you more situations where you're always chasing but never arriving. Think about it in relationships. When someone desperately chases another person, the energy feels suffocating. It pushes people away. The same thing happens with money, opportunities, or success. The more you chase, the more you repel. So what does it mean to become magnetic? To be magnetic is to align your inner state so powerfully with what you desire that it naturally comes to you. You don't have to run after it. It's drawn to you as if by gravity. Neville Goddard called this the law of assumption. He taught that you must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. In other words, live as if it's already yours. Don't wait until you see it in the physical world. Joseph Murphy took this further. In his book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, he explained that your subconscious shapes your entire reality. Whatever you plant in the subconscious with repetition and emotion becomes your life experience. If you repeat, "I want," your subconscious hears, "I don't have." But if you repeat, "I am," your subconscious accepts it as fact and begins reorganizing your life to make it true. Wallace Wattles, in The Science of Getting Rich, explained that success isn't about competing with others or running harder and faster. It's about entering a creative state of mind, a state of gratitude and imagination where you see yourself as already rich, already abundant. When you do that, you shift from chasing wealth to attracting it. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that your words are spells. She said, "Your word is your wand." Every word you speak programs your subconscious mind. When you speak from abundance, you magnetize abundance. When you speak from lack, you repel it. So how do you make this shift in your life? First, stop looking outward for proof. The world is a mirror. Neville said the outer world only reflects your inner assumptions. So if you don't see what you want, don't panic. Instead, ask yourself, what am I assuming on the inside? Next, practice living in the end. Instead of saying, "I want success," say, "I am successful." Instead of begging for love, imagine yourself already in the relationship you desire. See it, feel it, live it in your imagination. Then comes detachment. This is the paradox. The moment you stop needing something, you make space for it to arrive. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "Faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly." When you stop begging and start trusting, you create magnetism. You also need to reprogram your subconscious. Joseph Murphy suggested that the best time to do this is right before sleep, when your conscious mind is quiet and the subconscious is wide open. In that state, affirm what you desire as though it is already true. For example, whisper to yourself, "I am magnetic. Everything I desire flows to me with ease." Let those words sink deep into your subconscious, and they will begin to shape your outer life. Finally, embody it. Don't just wait for things to happen. Begin acting as the person who already has what you desire. Carry yourself differently. Speak differently. Walk with certainty. When you embody the state, you automatically attract experiences that match it. Neville Goddard often shared stories of people who transformed their lives through imagination alone. One story he told was about a woman who desperately wanted a home of her own. She didn't chase after houses. She didn't beg or struggle. Instead, she began to imagine herself already living in the home she desired. Every night, as she drifted to sleep, She would picture herself walking through the rooms, touching the walls, arranging the furniture, and feeling the joy of ownership. Within a short time, her life shifted. The perfect home appeared, and circumstances aligned for her to move in. She didn't chase it. She became magnetic to it. Now, you might think this sounds too mystical, but modern science backs this up. Dr. Joe Dispenza, in Becoming Supernatural, explains that the brain cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you imagine with emotion, your brain fires the same neural pathways as if it's already happening. Your body begins to feel as though it's living that reality now. When your thoughts, emotions, and body are aligned with your desired state, you broadcast a new signal into the world. You literally attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that match the frequency of your new state. So here's the truth. Chasing keeps you stuck. Chasing says, I don't have. But magnetism says, I already am. When you stop chasing and start embodying, life begins to flow. Love finds you. Success finds you. Abundance finds you. Not because you begged for it, but because you became a match to it. You are not here to beg for scraps from life. You are here to realize your own power as the creator. You are the magnet. You are already everything you wish to become. And the world is simply rearranging itself to catch up to who you are inside. So I challenge you, stop chasing. Start embodying. Start attracting. If this message resonated with you, comment below what you are ready to attract into your life. Share your intention and claim it now. And don't forget to subscribe, because in my next video, I'll guide you step by step through how to reprogram your subconscious mind so that attracting abundance becomes natural and effortless. Because the truth is simple. The life you dream of is not something you need to chase. It's something you need to become. And the moment you become it, it has no choice but to find you.